Hey fam, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're cruising through Target. We're going to see what it's looking like. I'm going to share my experience with you guys. Here's a few clips, a few videos and pictures, let me say, of the things that I've seen in Target. But you guys, I just stopped the video right here real quick because, for one, I noticed that, I'm not going to say all, but I've noticed that some people are kind of rude, to the employees because of the stuff that is put on the shelves. I just want to say this. It's up to you to either make or break someone's day. That's what I want to say. And of course, some of these employees are also going through it too. They also may have questions of why do we have to put this stuff that's no good on the shelves? But what the owners of the stores are trying to do, what these corporations are doing is they're putting anything on the shelves to make, the store look less gapped up. So to make the shelves look fuller, they're putting anything on the shelves. Maybe they're being rushed. I try to think of it all. Maybe they're being rushed, to get the stuff out there. Maybe it's staffing issues and the employee is dealing with too much. But don't be too harsh on the employees, when you see them on the floor and start to really nag at their air, because honestly, it's not much that they can possibly do. They have to put the stuff on the shelves because it is their job. And the only reason why I'm saying this, because when I was shopping, I did hear a customer who was complaining to an employee, not a manager or anyone, just a regular employee that was on the floor, and the employee was actually pretty lost. And it is what it is. So it's like, let's just kind of watch ourselves, have some sympathy, because we are all going through it. So yes, just do your part and be careful when you're shopping. Pay attention to the things that you are buying, because at the end of the day, it is up to you. I just wanted to say that real quick. So this is a picture of some rotten lunch meat that I've seen when I was shopping. And I was actually showing my oldest nephew to pay attention to when he's shopping. So that's what I was basically doing. I was showing him, when you're shopping, don't just pick up anything. You can spot the discoloration in this meat. And that's key to basically let you know that this lunch meat item is actually no good. So for those of you who do work the floor, as a stocker, as a grocery store worker, big ups to all of you for doing what you do, for, stocking the shelves, stocking what you can stock on them shelves, because I know that you guys are put into a position when you have to put these things on the shelves. So big ups to all of you. Let's go ahead and jump into this video. I'm ready to share my Target experience with you all. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you've been here before, what is up, family? How are y'all doing? Hopefully everyone overall is doing well. Don't forget to press that like button. And if you turn on your notification bell, you will be notified when I upload. Let's get into the video. All right, so as stated, yes, this was just some lunch meat that I had pointed out that was no good. So there were actually a few there. It could have been stored incorrectly, because usually what happens is with lunch meat, if it's not stored in a cool enough temperature, it would go bad fast. See, like this one here as well. But the dates on those were September of 2022, which is next month. Another thing that I wanted to mention is, for those of you who are really big on holidays, like giving your kids all the best gifts, honestly, guys, if you see it online or you see it in store and you got the funds to do it, definitely get it now, because most of the toy aisles look like what I'm showing you here in this video. They are empty, and I can imagine how much toys are going to be costing when the holiday do come. If you've already started Christmas shopping, let me know in the comments. I'm not too big on buying crazy gifts during Christmas, because that's not really what it's about. But I do like to see the smiles on the kid's face. But I don't go super crazy. All right, so who don't like a good snack nowadays, right? Though it's not nothing that's majorly important, but I wanted to point out Target had potato chips 2 for $10. That means you're automatically paying $5 per bag of chips. Now that's crazy for one bag of chips to cost $5, y'all. That's crazy. They also had their coffee on sale, 2 for $12. They also had some 2 for $10, but the best by date was December of 2022. One thing I can say when shopping at Target, check them dates. Target is one of those places that have the dates closer to expiring than any other store that I shop in. So Target is the place that I double back and I gotta go on and check my dates. So yes, make sure you guys keep that in mind when shopping at Target. And I can't go to not one store when somebody has something, you know, halfway eaten and then stashed off. Did you guys notice how this little section though, it's just a bunch of stuff in like one little area? So that was something that I've noticed. So yes, hey kids. The Target cereal is actually not that expensive. They had these oat bites for only $1.99, which is not bad. And it went out for as far as, I'm going to say 6 months. Well, no, technically 5 months. The best by date on the cereal was January of 2023. Can you guys believe it? We're already heading into a new year because 5 months is going to fly. If you're not stockpiling anything, stockpile yourself some tea. Yes, get some tea, get some coffee. I usually do like that Target have a variety of teas. I do like that, though I'm not a big tea drinker. There are other people in my house who do drink tea. As far as the canned goods, there's not much to choose from at Target. They had a bunch of bare shelves in that department. When it came down to the sugar and the flour, that is all they had to offer. Right there, that's it. Now, for their 4-pound bag of sugar, it is $2.59. So, yes, that's the price of their store brand. Gather and Gather, Good and Gather. It's Gather and Gather, right? Let me zoom in. All right, so it's Good and Gather. So the Good and Gather brand. And as far as their 10-pound bag of sugar, it is $6.39 actually for the 10-pound bag of Good and Gather sugar. But they definitely had more sugar to offer than flour. They were very low on the flour this particular day. As you guys can see, let me know if you guys shop for any groceries at Target. What are your go-tos? Or are you more so a person that go to Target for clothing items? Do you go for houseware items? Or you just don't bother with the grocery side of Target at all? And that's even if Target have a grocery section where you're located. I remember when Target didn't even have a grocery side. They did not always sell groceries. One thing I can say, I mentioned this before, Target pasta, the Good and Gather, is still only 85 cents. So if your pasta section is not stocked up in your stockpile, you can still get it for 85 cents. I've tried it myself and the pasta is just fine. No problems with it at all. So if you're looking to buy pasta for under $1, theirs is still 85 cents and Walmart is still 84 cents or something like that. But it's under $1 if you're looking to stock up on all varieties of pasta. All right, so they did have some Campbell Soup available. So for the standard size can, it was $2.39. I'm not too sure how much Campbell Soup is anywhere else, but $2.39 for a small can of soup is kind of pricey. That's only in my opinion. Chicken broth, you guys, they were stocked with the chicken broth. Everywhere else that I go is usually pretty low. So this was like something good that I've seen when I came to Target at least. Walmart don't have like no chicken broth. Like they were sold out. No chicken broth at all for a while now. Not even just chicken broth. No broth at all for a while. They had the Starkist Tuna Creations for only 99 cents on sale. Regular price was coming in at $1.49. They also have a 12-ounce can of tuna. The Best Buy year go out to only 2024, but it is only $1.99 for the 12-ounce can. That's not too bad. You can catch tuna on sale at times, depending on where you do shop. So definitely, are you guys also stocking up on tuna fish with your regular meats like the pork in the can, the beef in the can, the chicken in the can? Are you stocking up on that tuna and that pink salmon too? If not, it's time to get on the road with those as well. So for the cans of chicken, it's coming in at $2.69. The Best Buy year was actually 2025. So $2.29 for the 10.5 ounce cans of chicken there in Target. Both of the spams coming in at $3.79. They had some.
That's good.
That one's good. You gotta pay attention when you shopping. They got what do you call it? Lunch meat on sale. And this is what it's looking like in Target. So this is the uncured honey ham versus the other uncured honey ham. So you can see the difference. This one is no good. All right, I've actually seen people pick up the meat at Target. This section I'm still kind of getting used to. This is something that they've actually expanded over the past 2 years. So I never bought the meat from Target, but you know, it's something to see. It's something to see, but nothing is really there. Put it like that. One thing I highly suggest, if you can download the Target app to your phone while shopping in Target, depending on your Target. I'm speaking for this Target here in Vauxhall. Download that app, use that scanner, or if you want to fill your cart up and go to a scanner, that's great as well, because when it comes down to certain products, it is not in the correct place, and if you don't pay attention, you think you're paying $5 for something when you're paying $10 originally for something. So definitely download that app, use their scanner, and also they would overcharge you at the counter if you're not paying attention to the price that you see. So if you're scanning at a certain price, you show them that it's a certain price, right? Because I feel like we all been losing money at some point. So definitely Target does validate the prices. That's the only place that really validate the prices that I do know of. And to end this video off with some Dr. Teal's. If you guys are not stocked up on that, Dr. Teal's is highly suggested. They have the Dr. Teal's wash with the melatonin, y'all. They have the Dr. Teal's Epsom salt with the melatonin sleep soak. They have a bunch of Dr. Teal's. They have the Dr. Teal's body scrub, and they put this stuff right here on your way out, and it caught my eyes, y'all. So I just picked up a few things, and you know, it is what it is. You know, sometimes you got to get the things you want, and these things are great to stockpile as well. We're gonna end this video here. Thank you all for coming along with me to Target. It was fun, y'all. It was fun. You all stay prepped, blessed, and safe, and remain beautiful queens and kings. Peace.